What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dom Kemp, and this evening we are back here with another sports podcast. This one is an NBA sports podcast, and many of you guys probably already know by now, Kristap Porzingis has torn his ACL in his left knee, guys. So, this is what I have to say about that. The New York Knicks have no chance of making the playoffs. Not that they already did, but they have zero chance now because of the fact their star player, Kristap Porzingis, is out for the remainder of the season with a torn ACL in his left knee. Let's read about it, guys, and I will talk a little bit about it, just a little bit, right after it. So let's jump inside. MRI reveals torn ligament in left knee of Knicks Kristap Porzingis. An MRI on New York Knicks star Kristap Porzingis revealed he tore the ACL in his left knee in Tuesday's 103-89 loss to Milwaukee, the team announced. The injury occurred 3 minutes into the second quarter when Porzingis landed on Giannis Antetokounmpo's foot after converting a dunk. His left ankle seemed to buckle on the play. Porzingis immediately grabbed his left knee after landing and was clearly in pain. Porzingis needed to be helped off of the floor by two teammates, and he wasn't putting much weight on his left leg. Porzingis entered play Tuesday averaging a team-leading 22.9 points per game and an NBA-high 2.4 blocks per game. He previously missed 2 games due to a left knee issue and 2 games due to an ankle injury. In all, he has missed 7 games this season and 33 over the course of his first 2.5 seasons in the NBA. Hello? Okay. Yes. Okay. New York, 23-31, entered play Tuesday, remaining hopeful of making a run at the playoffs, though missing Porzingis for extended time would certainly dampen these hopes. The Knicks entered their game against the Bucks 4 games out of the 8th place in the Eastern Conference, having lost 10 of 14 matches. Wow, guys, have to feel very sorry for New York Knicks fans, but especially for Kristap Porzingis, a young player who's just dominating the league and then gets injured like that with a torn ACL. Let me actually look at the video of it here real quick, because I haven't seen this video yet, guys. So this is what I'm going to be looking at, is how he injured it, and I hope that I don't cringe, because I'm very squeamish about injuries like this. So here we go. There he goes, drives to the hole, he falls, he lands on Giannis's. Oh man, he looks in so much pain. Oh no. Here, great close-up on this. Like, it's crazy because it doesn't look like anything, but he landed awkwardly. That's literally the worst part about it, guys. It might not look like anything, but he just landed very awkwardly when he was coming down after the dunk on Giannis and just twisted it and just screwed up his knee. Oh, that sucks so much. Okay, moving on. We're going to be talking about, guys, a little bit of something else, moving away from the injury, and that's Kevin Durant says he's over questions about him and the Thunder. KD getting a little bit chippy. Never since Kevin Durant won the NBA Finals and the NBA Finals MVP, he has been real chippy, like he has a chip on his shoulder, like he has something to prove. He already proved something. He won an NBA title over LeBron James pretty much all night. Great job, man. Moving on, the Golden State Warriors forward Kevin Durant is ready to play his former team, the Oklahoma City Thunder, but he isn't up for divulging the depths of his relationship with the players on that team. And I quote, "I got a question. Why do you care so much?" The 2017 Finals MVP said when a reporter asked him if he talks to former teammates when they touch down in the Bay Area. He acknowledged that there are a lot of players on the current Thunder roster who weren't there when Durant called Oklahoma City home. Tuesday night's contest at Oracle Arena will be Durant's 4th game against the Russell Westbrook-led Thunder. The Warriors are 4-1 against OKC since Durant joined them, but he sat out one of the wins last season while recovering from a knee injury. Durant says he is fatigued by questions centered on generating quotes about how cool he is with members of the Thunder. And I quote, "Yeah, because it's not even about the game," he said. "It's about the personal We can talk about basketball for a second if y'all want." The 6'11" forward is averaging 33.5 points and 8.2 rebounds in those 4 games versus Oklahoma City. And I quote, "I'm ready And I'm already ready to play. Already excited to play, he said. I just don't get up for marquee games. I just try to get better every time I step on the court. That's what I'm excited about. The lone loss he has experienced against them came at the Chesapeake Energy Arena this season. The November 23rd game was filled with emotions and featured a moment in which Durant and Westbrook were forehead to forehead talking trash. It resulted in a 17-point blowout with Westbrook going for 34 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists. Durant said after the game that he began looking at the Thunder as just another opponent. And I quote, "We don't play them as much." Durant said, "I've been in the league for so long now that every game to me is an opportunity to step on the court and do what I love to do the most and perfect my craft and get better." Golden State, which has the best record in the NBA, holds an 11.5 game lead in the Western Conference standings over Oklahoma City, which has lost 4 straight games. Pretty interesting, guys. Pretty interesting in that sense. Moving on, though, guys. Moving on. John Wall shocked. Some say the Wizards are better without him. By the way, the Washington Wizards have won 5 straight, I believe, now. John Wall, he's getting a little bit chippy, man. He's getting interesting. Here, hold up. Let's actually hear what John Wall had. Actually, wait a second. Here, this is something new that I'm adding to my podcast series. We're going to hear people talk in their own words. Kevin Durant, here. This is Kevin Durant on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hey, now, it's a commercial playing, but guys, this is going to be Kevin Durant on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's hear what he had to say. Okay, yada, yada, yada. Here it comes.
More times you play against them and they become opposition, and then also some of the players on their team now, I don't really know them that well, so that's most of the guys that play on their team that I play with are gone. I got a question, like, why do you care so much? I mean, because it's not even about the game, it's about personal so talk about basketball for a second, I feel like.
So exactly what I said, that's what Kevin Durant ended up saying. He has a soft voice, so you probably weren't able to hear that well. But moving on, John Wall shocked and saying some Wizards players believe that he is... Whoa, by the way, guys, a quick update on TNT right now. The Warriors are playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, and it's 56-38. Oklahoma City Thunder are winning right now. Fantastic. Okay, moving on. John Wall is shocked that some Wizard players say he's better without him. Let's jump straight into it. Here he is. Wall unfazed by teammates' comments. Here we go. Another commercial. Thank you. Wow, man. I love it. I love it. Okay. But, guys, and as I said, yes, the Warriors are actually playing the Thunder tonight, and I didn't even know that. But that's amazing that everybody's so centered around Kevin Durant at this freaking point, man. And it's like, chill out, guys, you know? Chill out. Wow, okay. Okay, I'm about to bring you guys this audio from John Wall about how he feels with the Wizards actually playing better, 5 straight wins without him in the starting lineup. That might be what it was for the Wizards to be successful. Way too many ball-dominant players. Bradley Beal and John Wall, both pretty ball-dominant. Here we go, though. Moving on. It's still playing an ad. PlayStation 4, Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah. Not a sponsor, but here we go. Okay.
The Wizards have won 5 straight without their 5-time All-Star point guard John Wall, who joins us now on behalf of longtime official tire of the NBA, Kumo Tire, and its hip-hop handles program. But first and foremost, man, you're less than a week removed from surgery on your left knee. How are you feeling? You're still on crutches and still in stitches, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing great, though. I'm mentally and physically strong. I started rehab the day after surgery. And I'm just sticking to the program. I mean, just watching my team play and watching a lot of other basketball games, of which I'm a junkie, and just staying very strong through this process.
All right, so I'm sure you know what's coming next. So your team is winning. They're passing the ball more based on the numbers without you. Pretty high assist percentage. So your backcourt mate, Bradley Beal, comes out and says, everybody eats. When you first heard that, did you know that he was quoting paid in full, or did you take it as a shot at you, as a lot of people did on the outside?
Well, I said everybody eats before last year and the year before that, so I mean, I really didn't pay it no mind. I just kind of brushed it off, and I mean, like, we always have a motto on our team is next man is up. Everybody has to step up if somebody's down, so I really didn't take it nowhere until I heard it again, like the second time after the next game, but I was listening to what everybody else was saying.
And then you have Marcin Gortat tweeted, hey, this is a great team win. You retweeted it with the LOL and then deleted. What was up with that?
Nah, I ain't deleted. Somebody else deleted it for me. You know what I mean? I stand on what I say. But it was funny when I put laugh out loud because it was just the way he put the team. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The way he put the team in the little exclamation points, and I'm like, whoa. But it is what it is. Everybody has.
By the way, John Wall, those are exclamation points. Those are parentheses.
That's their own opinion. They say it's what they say. I know what I do and what I bring to a team. I know I'm a team player. I average almost 10 assists a game. I'm very prideful in finding my teammates and getting these guys these shots. And it was more just shocking to hear from him and understanding that he gets the most assists from me and the most spoon-fed baskets ever.
So, and Bradley Beal, in fairness, did come back and say it'd be crazy to say that we're better without John Wall. But like you said, you heard it again after another win, and then the Gortat tweet situation. So, given what you bring to this team and what you've done over the years for these guys, how does that make you feel, this talk or the perception that they're taking shots at you, saying that they're better without you? How does that make you feel?
I feel like just, it don't really make me feel two-way. It just made me feel like it wasn't classy the way they said it. You know what I mean? That's all it was. It really wasn't professional and classy to me. I feel like if you have a problem, you have my phone number, you can talk to me personally.
So there you go, guys. John Wall, he's not even shocked, man. He doesn't even care, you know what I'm saying? So, pretty interesting. I have to say this, though. There's a reason the Wizards are winning, John Wall, and they've won 5 straight. There's a reason. Now, you can be unfazed all you want to be, but understand this, that if they're winning 5 straight games in a row, then that's on you, bro. That's on you. Yes, you might be adding over 10 assists a game. Great job, John Wall. But they're saying a team effort. So just because you're averaging 10 assists a game, just because you're averaging 10 assists a game, that doesn't really matter as much as they believe it does. So understand that, John Wall. Really pretty interesting, guys. He is also, guys, he had knee surgery on January 31st. John Wall right there. So now you don't even have to read the article, guys. Pretty much that's how it is right there in that sense. But other than that, moving on, we're going to go to Cavs coach Lue. The Cavs won't use Coach Tyronn Lue's illness as an excuse for the loss. So he was actually... Someone must have messed with Tyronn Lue. But let's hear from Drew. No idea who Drew is. I think he's the assistant coach, interim coach. Not even sure. But let's hear from him to see what he had to say about this. Okay. Or so I thought. Hold up. Here, let's try this again. Hello. Well, probably not going to hear from him, but I'm going to read about it, guys. So here we go. Cleveland Cavaliers coach Tyronn Lue left Tuesday's 116-98 loss to the Magic early with an illness and didn't return. Lue retreated to the locker room during a timeout with 8:02 remaining in the second quarter, accompanied by team trainer Steve Spiro and security personnel. The Cavaliers were outscored 65-31 in the second half with Lue in the locker room. And I quote him, Lue being out... Whoa, hold up. And I quote, him, Lue, being out is an excuse, and I'm been around too long to make excuses like that, Dwayne said of the Cavs' poor second half. We are the ones playing, and we just got our butts whipped. Plain and simple as that. We got our butts whipped. Associate head coach Larry Drew coached the Cavs for the remainder of the game. And I quote, Lou, said he wasn't feeling well and was going to go back to the locker room for a second and he would be back. Drew said, we went in at halftime and checked on him and he seemed to be doing a little better, but I guess he just wasn't feeling well enough to come back for the second half. Lou also missed the game December 21st against the Chicago Bulls with an undisclosed illness, needing to stay in the locker room after already arriving at the arena and going through his pregame media duties because he was not feeling well. And over the weekend, ESPN cited an anonymous Cavs official in a report that stated Lou's job is not in jeopardy despite the Cavs having lost 12 of their past 18 games since Christmas Day. And I quote, that's not my focus, Lou said when asked about the endorsement on Monday. My focus is to try to get the guys to win and playing better. That's my focus, and after that, whatever happens, happens. Well, clearly, Tyronn Lue, who did that on purpose due to the fact that the Cavs are trash. Okay, moving on. We are going to go to NBA Finals Lakers after Magic. Well, NBA Finals Lakers. 50,000 for Magic Johnson's comments on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's hear what the Jump had to say about this. Let's jump into it. Get it? Let's jump into it.
Breaking news, people. The NBA just announced it has fined the Lakers $50,000 for tampering. This is the quote. This is the quote that it's in response to Magic Johnson talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo. He basically says that kid is going to put Milwaukee on the map. They're going to win some championships there. Brian, is that tampering?
Rachel, this is so ridiculous because, first off, the comments are benign. Secondly, there's tampering that's rampant in the NBA. It's been going on for a decade, and to slap them on the wrist like this is just asinine.
That 50,000 for just saying they know that the NBA is rich.
I know the Lakers are a
the NBA is rich. Well, you said something 50,000. Think about the average American.
Right.
50,000.
Yeah. I don't know. You also have to give some room. He was being asked. The article was about comparing him to Magic Johnson. So Nick Friedel went to go ask him, hey, how does this kid compare to you? And he answered the question. And that apparently is tampering. I've seen it all.
Wow, so literally the NBA fines Magic Johnson for making positive comments on Giannis Antetokounmpo, saying he's going to put Milwaukee on the map. What is so bad about that? That's my question. I don't understand that. That's so stupid. What? Oh my goodness. He praised Giannis Antetokounmpo. And literally he gets fined $50,000. Imagine if you, just like they said, imagine if you're someone like me, okay? And then I tweet out something, and I get fined $50,000. Bro, the average American who's 18 years old doesn't make that money in a year. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Wow. Just like he said, it's asinine. It's just not even right. That's so messed up. Okay, moving on though, guys. And finally, we have a problem right here with domestic violence in the NBA. Uh-oh. Pistons, Willie Reed suspended 6 games over domestic violence incident. The NBA has suspended Detroit Pistons center Willie Reed for 6 games without pay because of a domestic violence incident in August. Reed was arrested and charged with misdemeanor battery after an argument with his wife Jasmine Reed at their Miami residence on August 5th. Reed later entered into a pretrial diversion program. In a statement Tuesday, the league said it conducted its own investigation and also consulted with domestic violence experts for guidance. And I quote, the 6-game suspension is based on all facts and circumstances of this matter and considers the conduct and its result, the outcome of the criminal matter, and Reed's voluntary participation in counseling, as well as the court-mandated program, among other factors, the league said. The National Basketball Players Association says it has filed a grievance with the league, saying it believes the 6-game ban is excessive and inappropriate. The suspension will cost the center $65,000 of his 1-year minimum, $1.6 million salary. Wow. That's interesting. Making $1.6 million and $65,000 out of just for that. Wow, that's interesting. The Pistons acquired Reed on January 29th as part of the Blake Griffin trade. So there you go, guys. That's all I have for you this evening. Another quick update just to end off the podcast. The Oklahoma City Thunder are winning with a minute 27 left in the second quarter, 66-48 against the Golden State Warriors. Awesome. Okay, guys, that is it for that. Thank you for listening to this podcast. If you want to enjoy the podcast, please go ahead, like, and subscribe in the comment section down below. Let me know how you guys feel about Kristap Porzingis. Let me know how you feel about Giannis and Antetokounmpo. Let me know how you feel about Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, John Wall, and the Wizards. The coach Tyronn Lue leaving the game early with an illness, quote unquote, and the NBA fining the Lakers $50,000 just because Magic Johnson praised Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let me know how that feels. No. Let me know how you feel about that, and I will be sure to comment with you guys as well. Of course, if you are a new subscriber, I will shout you out in the next podcast. So those of you who subscribe, please go ahead down below so that I can shout you out in the beginning of next podcast. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah.